Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving on Highway 2000 East-West leg heading towards Mandeville, from Kingston to Mandeville. And today we're going to talk about Vernamfield. Well, it was an airport, but it's not being used now. But do you know the longest runway in Jamaica is at Vernamfield? The longest runway, the Sangster International Airport, the runway was just extended this year. It opened this year, the new runway. And it's still not as long as the one at Vernamfield. Now, the Vernamfield runway has been there for years. I think it was during World War II. The U.S. Air Force built Vernamfield to use as a air base. And nothing has been done since then, over almost 100 years. Okay, not 100, 80 years. And since then, Jamaica has two international airports. One in Kingston, one in Montego Bay. But we have a third. Since those two opened, Jamaica has opened a third one, which is the Ian Fleming International Airport. But that airport is a joke. The runway is so small. It cannot land one of those big heavy jets like a 737 or an A300. It cannot land it. It has to land the smaller planes that can carry probably, I don't know if the smaller plane, private jets. Yet the government went ahead and spent millions of dollars to upgrade the Boscobel Aerodrome, that's what the airport was before, an aerodrome, to become an international airport. But they never extended the runway to accommodate the big planes. So as a result, the airport is what you call abandoned. It's not being used. You probably have a flight coming in once a week or a private plane coming in. Okay, no, I shouldn't say abandoned. The airport doesn't have a lot of traffic. On some days, the airport has no traffic. Let's put it that way, meaning no planes take off or land. They are working to get, I think it's American Airlines coming in February next year. Well, it's not the big planes, it's the small planes. So that airport really serves no benefit to Jamaica right now. None. And even in the distant future, it will never, or it won't, until they have a longer runway. So look at that now. We have a runway at Vernamfield that can land any plane that flies in the sky today. Any plane, it's that big. It's that big. You have highways going past Vernamfield. You can leave Vernamfield, get on a highway and go anywhere in Jamaica. Yet they have not done a thing with that airport. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think it would be easier to extend the runway at Ian Fleming International Airport or the Negril Aerodrome, because that's supposed to become an international airport, or put in the facilities at Vernamfield where they already have a runway? Because if they upgrade the Negril Aerodrome to an international airport but not extend the runway so that the big planes can land, it's not going to make sense. Jamaica does not have domestic air travel. You can fly from Kingston to Montego Bay, but you have to charter a plane. There is no flights that go operate. So why are we working with these small airports? No, I think Jamaica needs more international airports, especially along the tourism sector. But you have to build them where you can have the runways. Now, the Ian Fleming International Airport, to extend that runway, you're going to have to change the route of the road. You have to interfere with the main road, which is the Northern Coastal Highway. It can be done. We have China Harbour Engineering Company operating in Jamaica. That's nothing for them, but it's going to cost money, and it's not going to cost that much, but compared to the benefit, because if you can get the traffic, or half the traffic that the Sangster International Airport has, to use the Ian Fleming International Airport in Ocho, it would pay for itself over time. But I don't think it makes sense to be taking these aerodromes, upgrading them to international airport status, and not extending the runways. The airport in Negril now, phase 1 is to upgrade it to an international airport. Phase 2 is to extend the runway. So they're going to open that airport as an international airport with the small runway. It's going to have the same effect that happened in Ocho Rios, because nobody, and it's tourists basically that use these airports. Nobody's going to fly nobody flies into Jamaica, land at the Sangster International Airport, and then fly to Negril or fly to Ocho Rios. They drive, they take buses. So I think more should be done with the Vernamfield International Airport. I think that airport should be reopened and upgraded as an international airport. You have the runway already. You put up 2 buildings, terminals. No, there's more to it than that, but that's the gist of it. Put up a tower, and you have yourself an international airport with the longest runway in Jamaica. I think that should seriously be looked at. And I don't think they should go the route of opening any airports if the runways are not long enough to land the big planes. What happened at Ian Fleming is going to happen again. There is no sustainable market for the private jets. For private jets to at the airports in Jamaica. It has to be the big planes. Has to be. So guys, let me know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. Alright guys, have a good day.